Alright, so retrospectively, after seeing this movie and realizing it's fake, and then using the premise as the thesis statement for my final history exam essay was a pretty bad idea. But I think we learned something from this. All right. So Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I was pretty excited for this movie. Book is awesome, and just a really fun premise. A great summer movie, entertainment piece, and nothing more. And I feel like it is just that. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, and it doesn't blend a lot of the themes that I think could have made it an even better movie. But I think as far as a piece of entertainment and something that is silly but yet serious, it is very, very cool. It's one of those movies where you just kind of sit there and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, it's good to know what you're walking into, but I don't think, you know, you see Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I don't think you can not know what you're going in for. Come on. And Benjamin Walker does a fantastic Abraham Lincoln, and just makes it has such a cool vibe to it, where it's just like turning on history and be like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you history. I killed 2 vampires. Boom. And the story is actually fairly well constructed for what it is, and there is a good bit of historical fiction in there, and I think that's one of the places that I think it misses out on as being a truly great movie, is really blending some of the historical aspects and then incorporating that within this crazy vampire plot. I think if they really did that, it would have overall just made the movie a lot more enjoyable, just because it could have, you know, lended itself for a lot of comedic opportunities, but also just made it really a lot more entertaining, especially if you're like a history buff too, because there is some of that in there, where you can go and just be entertained on multiple levels, but it doesn't really follow through there. It kind of gets there, and yet again, this is a movie about, you know, Abraham Lincoln killing vampires, so I'm not going to go too hard on it, but it is a super fun movie, and if it looked like something you were gonna like, then you are probably gonna like it. And if it's something you're kind of turned off by, hey, it's fun, but it's probably not for everybody. It's goofy. I don't even really know how to explain it. It's that. I also really like the rest of the cast. Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Dominic Cooper. Totally awesome. And yeah, overall, it's not a bad movie. It's entertaining. Some good history stuff in there. Could have been more, but I'm a history buff in some regards. There are some things that definitely could have been tuned up and done a lot better. So that's my review of Abe Lincoln Vampire Slayer. I'm probably going to be reviewing Brave tomorrow or Friday, and I'm trying to find somewhere to see Moonrise Kingdom, because I've been dying to see that movie before it even came out. And now it's been out for like a month, and it's still playing very far away from me, so I am just... and as soon as I see it, I will review it for you guys. Alright, I'll be honest. Not the first time something like that has happened, because may or may not have a couple years back wrote that Hitler was killed by the Bear Jew. Because, and I mean, I said it pretty accurately. Hitler wurde von Goethe das Badenjuden. But don't think it helped.